revisiting my take on Jesperi Kotkaniemi, the Flying Fin. Okay, so I'm going to take another look at Montreal's Flying Fin, Jesperi Kotkaniemi. The reason I'm kind of doing this is from a comment from subscriber Yanni Yonkari. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. So he told me he has seen both Barkov and Kotkaniemi at the age of 17. He thinks Barkov was and is better than KK, but he thinks KK has the tenacity to become a point-a-game player, which is, hey, great. We haven't had one of those in the longest time. And he's seen him personally, so you can't argue with that. So thanks for that insight, Yanni. I really appreciate that. I really like that when, if that's possible, you've seen somebody or whatever, insight. I love to hear that. So I think he will rejuvenate the city's love for hockey and be a big part of our next championship season if they build the team properly around him. So there's still a couple pieces missing, and quite frankly, he's 18, but this is going to be his team down the road. This will be KK's team. So no doubt about that to me. That's for sure. Okay, so I just feel like talking about it. It's late at night here, and I'm just kind of want to talk about him. So I think apparently he had better numbers at 18 as he has now than Barkov had. So that's good. Let's see, number 3. He has a wicked wrist shot. The last goal he got, what a release, quick release. Just almost, I saw it in slow-mo, a flick of his wrist, and it was like a bullet into the net. I like this guy's shot. It's amazing. Number 4. His playmaking skills are developing really well. You can see that he has some skills that are going to come out of him that we're not seeing yet, or we're just seeing the beginning of. And I like what I see with him. He has the proper stats for a center, starting off 11-19 for 30 points. You want more assists and goals. And I think both numbers obviously will go up as his career progresses. He is defensively sound. He gets back and he back checks, and he's a good forechecker. He has a good game. I think he has a good all-around game. And if he has that at 18, can you imagine in 3, 4, 5 years? Julian is using him to perfection, I think. The ice time, the amount of responsibility he's getting, I think Julian is doing a masterful job at using his skills and that kind of stuff. He's responsible. What did I write here? Responding well to the increased responsibility that Julian's giving him. I noticed it, especially since the break. He's responding so well to all the responsibility that he's getting, the better ice time, the move up to the first power play line. Let's see. Plays his position very well at it for a guy his age. He never seems to be like in the wrong spot. I noticed that, especially the last game. He's starting to get to really be in the right spot. He covers, like when he's back in his own zone. So defensively, he covers the spots well. For an 18-year-old, he really surprises me how well he's doing and how much he's learning as the year goes on. He works hard every shift. Very hard every shift, and his confidence is growing every game, which is really good. And again, can you imagine him in a few years? He gives a second effort. If he makes a mistake, he tries to make up for it. That's what I like that in a young guy. You make a mistake. A lot of young guys, they just like sort of and then they start to go, and it's just not much effort. Not with KK. He makes a mistake and he's right on the puck again. I really like that. Number 12, he smiles and laughs all the time on the ice. He doesn't get fazed by the NHL game, and I think that's great maturity at the age of 18. I love that. And that's, I think, one of those characteristics that Scotty Bowman was saying about him that remind him of Jean Beliveau. that's what I think, that maturity level at his age, if you can imagine it down the road, that's I'm sure that's one of them. And doesn't seem to get down on himself. If he makes a mistake, still the next shift he's out there having a good time, trying hard, giving his best, smiling his way through it. Yeah, I really like that. Let's see. Okay, so listen, I forgot to do my intro, which is fine. So, question of the day. Oh, first, I'm going to say this. Please subscribe and ring the bell, and that'll notify you of all my videos as they come out. I really do appreciate that. And so the question of the day was and is: what do you think of What do you think KK's ceiling is for point production? So you can leave a comment in the comment section below. I'd really like to hear what you got to say. My viewer there, Yanni from Finland, he thinks his ceiling is about 85 points. Maybe 2 years like that, where he really hits his peak when he hits his prime. And I kind of agree with that. So, and if you give it a second, I'm going to give you my predictions and my thoughts on that. And I think that's where I'm going to go right now. So, I think within 3 years he will be the #1 center. His point production will rise every year till he reaches his peak. He will make the All-Star team in 2 to 3 years. I think his ceiling of point production will be 80 to 90 points with 40 goals, maybe a little more. And I think he can average pretty regularly 65, 70 odd points. That's where I see him as. He's a legitimate NHL All-Star in the making, and he will make Finland proud. So for all my Finland watchers, I know you've got a few players in the league that are... Kotkaniemi's going to be another one that will make you proud, and the city will embrace him, and I think he will have a fantastic career, and he's going to love Montreal. So there you go. That's my thoughts on Jesperi Kotkaniemi, my new favorite hab. In the very near future, I'm going to be changing to a white shirt as soon as I can get one, with a 15 on it and Kotkaniemi's name on the back. So there you have it. There's my video. Please like and subscribe. That's down there. Ring the bell, and that'll notify you of all my videos as they come out. And I want to thank you for watching. You can check up here. There'll be a video put up, maybe 2, and I think you'll enjoy them. And thanks again. And I'll see you after the before the game tomorrow. Bye bye.